Okay, so I'm going to get straight to it. Squarespace. This is an absolutely breathtaking customer experience. I applaud you, I salute you. I'm just going to do a quick, shortish video review of Squarespace. Incredible. If you're looking for a platform in which to design and build and launch a new website, if you've not got huge complex requirements and require back-end functionality, then I encourage you to have a look at squarespace.com. So this is my dashboard. I've got two websites that I've created using squarespace.com. The first one is my personal website, and the second one, Become Customer-Centric. Within 56 hours in this last 7 days, I went from being led and deciding on a domain name for my new consultancy business that I co-founded with Paul Postance to designing, building, launching this new website. And I'm just going to go into it now because I've got some content that I want to add to it. And I'm just going to use this as a way to provide a short video review and a video demonstration of squarespace.com. It's absolutely breathtaking. So from the dashboard, you've got different options. You can give other people permissions. You've got a range of settings that you might expect. I'll just go into these briefly. There's just a really beautiful user interface that they've got. Really simple, really clear, big spaces, good size text. So you can do social connections. You can add your Google Analytics tags. You can bring in extensions. You can bring in, when you've got a domain name that you've registered somewhere else. It literally took me about 30 seconds to connect to my domain name from one-on-one to Squarespace. Absolutely incredible. You've got advanced options as well, external API keys, code injection, things like that. But for most people, you probably won't need to really worry too much and bother too much of those things. But I've gone into it now. This is into my account for Become Customer-Centric. So you've got down the left-hand side, pages, design, commerce, marketing, profiles. I'm mainly going to just focus on pages here because ultimately, in being able to design and build pages and add pages to your website and to change the content that's on your web pages, that's, I think for most people, that's the ease of use and simplicity and intuitive nature of that process is what's going to make such a difference to people's lives. So if I go into pages, so what we can see here, I've got my main navigation, the welcome homepage. You've got this section here, which is the maturity model, and then it's got sub-pages within that, and then you've got maturity audit, training, testimonials, resources, and then you've got a contact page as well. So I'm just going to give you a bit of a demonstration of something that I need to do at the moment. So just today, I've created some new short videos, and I'd like to embed a YouTube video onto one of the pages. And I'm just going through at the moment this process. So it's for the strategy and culture pillar. So I'm first of all going to click into strategy and culture into this page. So it gives a preview. You can quickly go full screen if you wanted to. You just click this top right arrow, and you can see it without any of the left-hand menu. You can just minimize that back down. So you've got your left-hand menu. You can have a look at the mobile preview. So you can see how your pages are previewing on the mobile device. Let's go back to that. Well, the main thing you'll be wanting to do if you're adapting pages or adding pages, you've got the option over here on the left-hand side to add pages. But I'm just going to edit this page. So what I want to do for this page, I want to embed a YouTube video after this introductory text here for strategy and culture before it gets onto other information. I'm going to edit this page. So now it's giving me the option. I can hover over, I can edit the site header if I want, I can change the social links, I can change the styling and things that we've got, I can change the size of the logo in the top left. But I'm mainly interested in the main content. So what you've got is you start to hover over, you can see you've got sections. These are sections that I've created already on this page. So as you go down, this one is quite a big long section. And then I've got another section here with a headline, with an image. Got another section here with a call to action, another section here. So at any point, at anywhere on your page, you can choose to add a section. If you wanted to just add a little section, a little component within a section, so if I just wanted to add something in here, I could just put the add icon here. And what this would bring up, it would bring up these content blocks. So you've got all different content blocks for text, for images, to a quote, to a button, to have an image layout. You can bring in a form, a newsletter, all various different components, many of which you may not ever really need to use. So that is adding a component within a section. But what I want to do, I want to add a section which is going to be a video, embedded video, YouTube. So I go to add section. So now it comes up with all these different template blocks. So on the left-hand side, I've clicked to add a section. So I can just add a blank section if I want, which will just be obviously empty. Or if I want to do a headline, which could have a background image, a text, a call to action, you've got all these different templates here. So you can choose any of these. If you want left-aligned content, right-aligned content, blocks overlaying images, just more simple text content, even really simple blocks down at the bottom right. You've got on the left-hand side back again, you've got list view. So if you've got, you want to add a block of content, you've got content, you've got maybe a trio of content or services that you want to promote, you can choose one of these blocks. You've got different layouts depending on to suit your style and to suit your brand. You've just got basic text blocks, you've got 2-column, 3-column. So you've got great flexibility. You've got content where you can have the heading on the left-hand side, content on the right-hand side. So whatever you're kind of looking for, you'll probably find a layout, a structure which can give you a great foundation. If you've got images that you want to add, you can add a gallery. So you can choose different size galleries, different orientation of photographs, depending on what you may have. You can have thumbnail images as well showing. So whatever kind of image gallery that you're looking for, you'll have that there. If you did just want to add an image, you might just want to add one big background image or one that's slightly inserted. You might want to add an image with some text underneath or two at the side. A headline here, overlaying the image. You might have quotes. So you might have a testimonials page. You want to drop a testimonial in, so you can just choose any of these templates and it'll add it to your page, and then you can start editing the text. You've also just got text blocks. So you've just got all various styles depending on what suits you, left aligned, right aligned. And again, each of these blocks, you can mix and match them. You can duplicate the blocks as well. So you might look at this and you might like 2 different blocks. So you can add this block and then you can add that block. So you can just build up your pages just within a matter of seconds. And then here, you've got video. So this is the one that I'm interested in. So you've got a few different video layouts here. So I've just got a single video that I want to add on to this strategy and culture page. So I'm probably going to go with this, this layout here. You do have more section blocks down the left-hand side. You can add calendars, charts, a logo wall, a pricing section. So if you're providing a software solution or you've got product services you want to put a price on, you've got some different pricing grids and pricing templates you've got here. So they're really thinking of so many different things, but they're not overwhelming you with choices. That is something that I love about Squarespace. They're not trying to be too clever, but they're just giving you all the building blocks to create really beautiful websites and pages to promote your services and your products. So I'm going to go back to video. I'm going to choose this content block here. So you just press on, and it's going to straight away add this content block onto my page. So I'll put it after strategy and culture. So I've got a headline here. So if I want to have a headline, I can obviously alter that, and then there's a subheading as well. But because I've already got text above that, I'm just going to delete this block here. So you've got different options here. I'm just going to use a bin icon to remove this block there. So that's going to just remove that whole block there. So now this is my video block template. So I want to add in the strategy and culture video that I've done. So this is a video that I want to add. So it's a strategy and culture course. So I'm just going to copy that link. that to here. I'm going to press on the video, so this is like a placeholder image, and then you can delete it, the block, or you can edit it. So I'm just going to click the edit icon. You've got the video URL. It's also got a custom thumbnail, so you could choose a custom thumbnail if you want, but I'm going to take that off. And then I'm going to just paste in my URL for my video here. And within a few seconds, that should pick up the video. I'll try that again. Edit. So it's located that video. Custom thumbnails off. You could put a caption on it if you wanted to. So that's brought that video in now. So now what I want to do, this section here, it's added it quite wide, but I want it to be quite a lot shorter. So you've got, for the actual section itself, you've got the controllers here. So you can move the blocks up or down, which is great. You can duplicate the block. Or in this case, I just want to edit this section. So I want to make it narrower on the page. I don't want this video to be as wide. So if I click edit there, you've got section height. So I'm actually going to shorten the height of it as well. So I'm going to do that. That's immediately reduced some of the depth of the section. For the content width, I want to make it small. You can choose a custom value if you wanted to there. You've got content alignment as well, but I just want to make it small. So that has now just put my video in. It's made it a lot smaller, a bit more balanced for the page. And then all I'm going to do now, I'm just going to delete these spaces above the image, which is above the video. So it's just going to bring this video closer to the text above. So you just hover over, click in, delete the block, delete this block, yes, delete this block, yes. So now I've got my strategy and culture page, I've got the overview. I go into the video that I've just done, and then it goes into the next section, and I don't need to change anything else for that at the moment. So that is how to update an existing page. So now I'm just going to go to done, save. Then if I just go to the website now, I'm just going to go into the strategy and culture page. And there we are. There's a video added, all nice and balanced, just within a matter of minutes. Absolutely fantastic. So now what I want to do, I'm going to take this video that I'm recording at the moment, and I'm going to export it. I'm going to put it onto the YouTube channel for Become Customer-Centric, and then I'm going to create a blog post on our website within the resources section. So I'm just going to show you now how quickly it is to add a new page of content. So I've got the navigation on the left-hand side, and I've got resources. So that is our blog. I'm just going to click the arrow to go into resources. This is going to take me into the section on preview mode on the right-hand side. This shows me the blog posts, the resources that we've got available so far. And now I'm just going to go to add a new blog post. So I'm just going to show you how simple and easy it is to add a new page. And I just absolutely love, I admire what they've done here just to keep the interface so simple. So it's one with a date, written by myself, enter a post title. So one I prepared earlier, I've got this, this is going to be my headline here. Just paste that into there. And then here we've got the kind of body text. So you've got just simple basic controls, they're not overwhelming. You've got the different headings 1, 2, 3, 4, a couple of paragraph styles as well. You've obviously got, you can put bold, italic, you can add links into your text. You can bullet, number, all the usual formatting, but we've just kept it in a really nice, simple user interface here. They're not overwhelming whatsoever. So I'm just going to copy in this text. And then you just do a little bit of formatting. Just delete this. This is just what I'm doing is a message to the product owners, the designers, the researchers, the just everyone involved in the user experience and the customer experience of Squarespace. I just applaud you. It's your experience is just incredible. So this is the getting close to finishing a blog post off. So what I'll do now with this video that I'm recording, I'll be embedding this on once I've got the video onto YouTube. So that shows you just how quickly it is to add a blog post. I now just go to save, top left. And then we can see here it's saved it to my draft. So then what you would do, you've got different options when you're ready to publish a post. So you've got the ... menu, settings. And then again, you've just got a really nice, simple interface. So you've got the navigation menu down the left-hand side, and then you've got the content of that navigation specific setting here on the right-hand side. So if I wanted to push it to live, which I won't do, you just choose draft and you choose to publish it now, or you schedule it to be published at a certain time. You can add tags to it if you wanted to use tag clouds. You can add categories if you wanted to do that. And then you've got just some really great options. So you've got a thumbnail image here. So remember, for the website itself, each blog post has got an image to go with the post. So that's where you can just choose a custom image and you can upload it there. You've got a post URL, so you can modify that if you wanted to, but usually you wouldn't. And then you've got a little excerpt as well for the blog post, and that excerpt will be featured on here. So on the summary, on the kind of blog landing page, you've got the title and you've got the summary underneath. So it's just really simple to add content. And then you've got control over SEO as well. So you've got the control over the SEO title, the meta description as well, SEO description if you wanted to change that. But then you've also got social image. So this is just going to do a standard default social image until I change it, which is the Customer-Centric logo, which I've specified in the settings for the website. But if you wanted to put a specific image for when you're sharing your content on social media, on Facebook, on LinkedIn, on Twitter and things like that, then you can choose the image which will go with it there. So I'm going to close that menu. And I think at that point, Squarespace, I'm going to leave this video there. I just want to say thank you so much. This is an incredible experience. It has been an absolute blessing to discover Squarespace, to be able to design and build both my personal website and become customer-centric as well. So for anyone watching this, thank you. Just maybe try it out for yourself. It's a thing of absolute beauty. And Squarespace are epitomizing customer experience, user experience, and I can only imagine as well working within Squarespace will provide people an incredible employee experience. So thank you for watching this. I hope it's been useful, and do have a look at squarespace.com yourself.